Kabbalah is the mystical heart of Judaism, a spiritual technology for perceiving the hidden divinity in all things. It's not a separate religion but a tradition that asks, who are we? Why are we here? What is the nature of God? Kabbalah and its symbolism are prominent in secret societies such as Freemasonry, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and many others. While they don't openly admit to practicing the Kabbalah, you will notice that the symbolism is widely used in these organizations. I will cover this later in the video. It has also been linked to the Illuminati and Hollywood. If you enjoy this type of history, then I urge you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch the videos I have on these secret societies for more information on this. Thank you. Once secret, its wisdom is now accessible, offering seekers a way to find meaning and a deeper connection to life. This path isn't about escaping the world, but engaging with it, recognizing the holiness in every moment. Kabbalah, at its heart, is a profound exploration of the mysteries of existence. It delves into the very fabric of reality, seeking to understand the forces that shape our world and our place within it. At the core of Kabbalah is the idea of Ein Sof, a concept that transcends simple definition. Ein Sof, the infinite, boundless source from which everything emerges. Imagine a realm beyond comprehension, a wellspring of limitless potential. This is Ein Sof, the unmanifested, the unknowable origin of all that is. It is the ultimate reality, the foundation upon which the entire cosmos is built. Ein Sof is not a being, not a deity in the traditional sense, but the limitless ground of all existence. It is the very essence of being, the source from which all things flow. It is beyond form, beyond definition, a pure and unadulterated potentiality. To grasp Ein Sof is to touch the infinite. The world we see, with all its complexities and apparent limitations, is but a veil, both concealing and revealing this divine light. It's a filter, a lens through which the infinite light of Ein Sof is refracted and manifested. This veil both hides and hints at the boundless reality that lies beyond our immediate perception. Creation is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process, a continuous unfolding of the divine will, with the infinite light contracting, focusing, and concentrating to form our finite world. A dance called Tzimtzum. This concept describes the initial contraction of Ein Sof, creating a space for the universe to exist. It's a profound act of self-limitation, allowing for the emergence of form and structure from the formless void. Our purpose, according to Kabbalah, is to reveal unity and divinity in the world, to uncover the hidden sparks of light that are scattered throughout creation. Participating actively in Tikkun Olam, the ongoing process of healing and restoring creation. We are not merely passive observers but active participants in the cosmic drama. Every action, every thought, every intention ripples through the cosmos, creating waves of consequence that extend far beyond our immediate awareness, either revealing or concealing the divine light that permeates all things. We have the power to illuminate the world or to obscure it, to bring forth goodness or to perpetuate darkness. The Kabbalistic path is ultimately about learning to see the world not as a collection of separate entities, but as a living whole, an interconnected web of relationships, animated and sustained by the radiant light of Ein Sof, the source of all life and all being. And so, the journey unfolds, inviting us to discover our unique role in its unfolding, to embrace our potential as co-creators, and to illuminate the world with the light of the infinite. To grasp Kabbalah, we must contemplate Ein Sof, endless, formless, and beyond all attributes. Ein Sof is called nothingness, not for lack, but for being beyond all qualities. The Kabbalists taught that the infinite light wished to share itself, so it contracted, Tzimtzum, to make space for creation. This contraction is ongoing. The universe is constantly emerging from Ein Sof. All things are made of God's concealed light, manifesting at different frequencies. This vision dissolves the boundary between self and other. We are all waves in the same divine ocean. Understanding Ein Sof fosters unity, revealing that everything is an expression of the limitless source. The Tree of Life, a symbol steeped in ancient wisdom, represents far more than just a botanical entity. It's a profound and intricate diagram, a roadmap to understanding the very fabric of existence. It's a key to unlocking the secrets of the universe and our place within it, or Etz Chaim as it's known in Hebrew, a name that literally translates to Tree of Life, is a central concept in Kabbalah, the ancient Jewish mystical tradition. This tradition views the tree not just as a symbol, but as a living, breathing representation of the divine process of creation. It is Kabbalah's map of creation and consciousness, a complex and multi-layered model that attempts to explain the relationship between the unchanging, eternal God, often referred to as the Ein Sof and the mortal, finite universe. It serves as a guide for navigating the spiritual realms and understanding the inner workings of the self. It's made of 10 sephirot, spheres of energy, each representing a different attribute or emanation of the divine. These are not merely abstract concepts, but rather dynamic forces that shape our reality and influence our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Connected by pathways, a network of interconnected channels that illustrate the flow of divine energy between the sephirot. These pathways, often referred to as the 32 paths of wisdom, represent different states of consciousness and spiritual experiences, representing archetypes through which Ein Sof expresses itself. Ein Sof, meaning without end, is the unknowable, limitless source of all existence. The Sephirot are in essence the ways in which this infinite potential manifests into the tangible world. The right pillar is expansion, representing the force of mercy, grace, and giving. It embodies the qualities of love, compassion, and the desire to share one's blessings with others. The left is constriction, symbolizing judgment, discipline, and the need for boundaries. It represents the power of discernment, the ability to distinguish between right and wrong, and the strength to hold oneself accountable. And the center is balance. This pillar represents harmony, equilibrium, and the integration of opposing forces. It is the path of consciousness, the way to reconcile mercy and judgment, expansion and constriction. This structure mirrors our own lives. Creativity and discipline must be balanced for harmony. Just as the tree of life requires the interplay of opposing forces to maintain its integrity, so too do our lives require a delicate balance between freedom and responsibility, passion and restraint. The tree teaches that both giving and receiving are essential. Too much of either leads to chaos or stagnation. A constant outflow without replenishment leads to depletion and burnout, while a constant intake without giving back results in a stagnant, unfulfilling existence. The flow from Keter to Malkuth is creation's descent. It's the process by which the divine light manifests into the physical world, taking on form and substance. It's the journey from the realm of pure potential to the realm of concrete reality. Our spiritual ascent is the journey back up. It's the process of refining our consciousness, purifying our intentions, and ultimately returning to the source from which we came. It's the path of self-discovery, enlightenment, and union with the divine. Meditating on the Sephirot helps us recognize these energies within and climb the ladder of consciousness. By focusing our attention on the qualities of each Sephira, we can awaken these energies within ourselves and cultivate a more balanced, harmonious, and fulfilling life. The tree is both a cosmic and personal blueprint for transformation. It offers a framework for understanding the universe and our place within it, while also providing a practical guide for personal growth and spiritual evolution. It is a map to navigate the complexities of life and unlock our full potential. At the tree's summit are Keter, Chokmah, and Bina, the supernal triad, or the mind of God. Keter is pure will, the first emergence from infinite potential. Chokmah is wisdom, the flash of inspiration, the raw creative spark. Bina is understanding, the womb that gives form and structure to Chokmah's insight. Together, they are the divine intellect, will, idea, and understanding the blueprint of creation. In us, they represent inspiration, analysis, and the unity behind thought. Connecting with these energies means quieting the mind, receiving flashes of wisdom, and integrating them with understanding. This triad is the source from which all creation flows. Flowing from the intellect, divine energy enters the heart, 6 sephirot that shape our emotions and relationships. Chest is loving kindness, the urge to give and embrace. Gevura is strength and discipline, setting boundaries and providing structure. Tiferet is harmony, the balance of love and judgment, compassion in action. Netzach is endurance and drive. Hod is intellect and surrender. Yesod synthesizes these, serving as the foundation of our personality and the gateway to manifestation. These sephirot teach us to balance giving and restraint, passion and reflection. The heart of the tree is where we integrate emotion, will, and intellect into a unified self. The journey ends at Malkuth, kingdom, the physical world where divine energy becomes tangible. Malkuth is not lesser, but the purpose of creation to reveal divinity in the material. It receives all the energies above, grounding them in daily life. The Shekinah, the divine presence, dwells here in earth body and community. Our task is to infuse the mundane with holiness, making every action a spiritual practice. The path begins and ends in Malkuth. We ascend to higher awareness, then return to elevate the world. Malkuth is where we enact Tikkun Olam, healing the world through conscious, compassionate action. Kabbalah's roots are ancient, reaching back through the mists of time. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, with some tracing its lineage to the very dawn of human consciousness. These ancient texts whisper of profound secrets, hidden dimensions, and the very nature of reality itself. The wisdom contained within these scrolls has been passed down through generations, a testament to its enduring power and relevance. But its key texts, like the Zohar, a sprawling multi-volume work of mystical commentary, emerged in medieval Spain. The Zohar is considered by many to be the central text of Kabbalah, a complex tapestry of allegories, parables, and esoteric teachings. It delves into the hidden meanings of the Torah, exploring the divine attributes and the intricate workings of the cosmos. This was a time of both great intellectual flourishing and intense religious persecution. Medieval Spain, a melting pot of cultures and ideas, provided a fertile ground for the development of Kabbalistic thought. Jewish scholars, drawing upon ancient traditions and philosophical insights, crafted a unique and profound system of mystical understanding. For centuries, Kabbalah was secret, a hidden stream of wisdom flowing beneath the surface of mainstream Jewish thought. It was reserved for elite scholars, those deemed worthy and capable of grappling with its complex and often paradoxical teachings. These individuals dedicated their lives to the study of Kabbalah, unlocking its secrets through rigorous intellectual discipline and deep spiritual practice. After the 1492 expulsion from Spain, a traumatic event that scattered Jewish communities across the globe, Kabbalah became a source of hope and meaning, a beacon of light in a time of darkness and despair. It offered solace and a framework for understanding the suffering and upheaval that had befallen the Jewish people. This was especially true in Safed, a small city in northern Israel that became a major center of Kabbalistic study. It was here that Rabbi Isaac Luria revolutionized its teachings, ushering in a new era of Kabbalistic thought. Luria's ideas, radical and innovative, concepts like tzimtzum, the self-contraction of God to create space for the universe, the shattering of vessels, a cosmic catastrophe that scattered sparks of divinity throughout creation, and cosmic repair, the ongoing process of restoring the world to its original state of harmony, reshaped Jewish mysticism, providing a new lens through which to understand the relationship between God and the world. These ideas inspired the Hasidic movement, a vibrant and joyful expression of Jewish spirituality that emphasized personal experience and direct connection with the divine. In the 20th century, a new chapter began in the history of Kabbalah. Kabbalah was popularized for a global audience, transcending its traditional boundaries and attracting seekers from all walks of life. This was notably driven by the Kabbalah Center, an organization that made Kabbalistic teachings accessible to a wider audience. This newfound accessibility was further amplified by endorsements from celebrities like Madonna, who embraced Kabbalah as a path to personal growth and spiritual fulfillment. While some criticize this popularization as superficial, arguing that it dilutes the profound wisdom of Kabbalah, it undeniably sparked widespread curiosity, igniting a global interest in Jewish mysticism. Many seekers now look beyond the hype, seeking to delve deeper into the authentic teachings of Kabbalah. They strive to explore Kabbalah's deeper wisdom, hoping to unlock its secrets and find meaning and purpose in their lives. Kabbalah endures because it offers a vision of unity, meaning, and purpose in a fragmented world. It teaches that we are essential parts of a divine unfolding, not random accidents. The Tree of Life is a map for personal growth, helping us balance love, discipline, inspiration, and groundedness. Kabbalah empowers us, showing that our actions have cosmic significance. It's a path of inquiry and direct experience, resonating with modern seekers who crave depth beyond dogma. Ultimately, Kabbalah calls us to co-create with the divine, healing the world through awareness and love. Its wisdom is not about escape, but a deeper embrace of life's mystery and beauty. Throughout history, several secret societies and esoteric groups have drawn inspiration from Kabbalah. Notably, the Freemasons, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and Rosicrucians have incorporated Kabbalistic symbols and teachings into their rituals and philosophies. These groups often use Kabbalah as a framework for spiritual development, symbolism, and the pursuit of hidden knowledge. While Freemasonry is not a religion and does not officially practice Kabbalah, many Masonic traditions have incorporated Kabbalistic symbols and concepts into their rituals and teachings. Freemasons often use the Tree of Life and other Kabbalistic imagery as tools for personal growth, spiritual symbolism, and the pursuit of hidden knowledge. However, this is more about inspiration and symbolism than formal Kabbalistic practice. Throughout history, Kabbalah has faced bans and restrictions. In the 13th century, Jewish authorities in France and Spain prohibited its study for the uninitiated, fearing misuse. In 16th century Italy, the Catholic Church censored Kabbalistic texts, viewing them as heretical. Even within Jewish communities, rabbis sometimes banned Kabbalah for those under 40 or lacking proper grounding, to prevent misunderstanding. Despite these bans, Kabbalah survived and continued to inspire seekers worldwide. Other secret societies have also drawn from Kabbalah. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the Rosicrucians, and some esoteric Christian groups have incorporated Kabbalistic symbols and teachings into their rituals and philosophies. These societies use Kabbalah as a framework for spiritual development, symbolism, and the pursuit of hidden knowledge. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay informed.